I'm getting married, which is cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to be getting married because I'm really bad at dating. Did you know that if you just lie to people, they'll like you? Everyone's like, dating so hard. Just lie completely about your personality and everyone will fall in love. I lied constantly when I was dating. One time a guy who was super hot was talking to me and he was like, do you want to go surfing? And I was like, oh my God, I love surfing. I would love to go. Does it look like I've ever gone surfing in my fucking life? Look at these fucking naturals, you know what I'm saying? He's like, great, I'll pick you up tomorrow, we'll go. I was like, perfect. I put on a gorgeous bathing suit, wake up, so excited. I put on my best bathing suit, the kind of bathing suit that's not supposed to be touched by water. You know, it's designer, it's gorgeous. The second it touches water, it literally disintegrates. So he pulls up in front of my house in a truck. Have you guys ever seen one of these before? Have you? Immediately coming in my pants. What? Sit in this thing, bopping all around, loving every second. His board stacked in the back. He's like, what do you want to ride? And I was like, I don't know. One that's long and hard that I can ride for hours. And he was like, yeah, I got that. I'm like, great, you're a fucking idiot. So we get in his car, we go to the beach. I like hop out, you know, and delicate. And I sort of look at the ocean and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think we can go out today. And he's like, why? And I was like, the conditions. I can't really rip with those waves. And in that moment, I thanked God that I studied Blue Crush as a child. He looked at me, he's like, you know, you're absolutely right. We don't have to go surfing. So we go to the beach. My plan is now working. I will derobe, look insanely fucking hot. We'll be at the beach 45 minutes, leave, and smash. But he gets down to the beach and does that annoying boy thing where he rips his shirt off like that. You know how guys do that? And it's like, why? Why do you need to do this to take your shirt off? Tosses it and just runs into the fucking ocean. Like a dog chasing a ball. Doesn't even consider that he is just entering an abyss. You know what I'm saying? It's space downstairs. So then I'm left on the shore, and I'm just like, okay, I'll set the things here. Set them down, derobe, standing there. He's like, come in! Come in! It's awesome! And I'm like looking like his stepmom. I'm like, uh-huh. Sure thing, sweetie, yes. I'll be there in a second. So finally I'm like, fuck it, I have to go in, you know? So I slowly make my entrance, like a Bond girl, looking out. He doesn't see me. I get in the water, walking toward him. And then that annoying thing happens where the sand just falls off. And then without your consent, you're fully submerged in the fucking ocean. So now I'm forced to tread to him. And I'm not one of those women that looks hot when I get wet. I become Christopher Walken. So I'm treading wet, neck strained. Fully Christopher Walken approaching him. And right when I get close enough to what I think will be his big fucking hands grabbing my ass, and then we can just get on with the day, a wave comes and crashes upon me. Now, we're in the Pacific, okay? We're at a California beach. We're in Laguna. This wave is tossing my ass ashore like I'm a fucking taquito. Rolls me up. I'm like a Sandy churro, just like on the fucking side. I stand up. I'm literally just like, snot from my nose touching the ground. I'm reborn, seeing fucking God for the first time. I look down, my labia sliced in half by my fucking Missoni knit bathing suit. Look down, terror. Slowly stand up. I'm like, my tits sliced in half. Nipple not hard, looking like a slice of pepperoni. And his ass just jogs out. And he's like, that looks pretty bad. Hey, by the way, did you notice the water sparkles? Great. Good time, Kevin. Thank you so much. No, it's good that I'm not dating anymore, but I love being a wing woman because I love sports bars. Have you guys ever gone to these places? Oh my God, rock on, they're amazing. TVs, baskets of food everywhere. I love it. Someone scores and I'm that friend that's just like, yeah! And everyone's like, this fucking bitch. And I'm like, let's fucking go! Everyone's on my side. But I love them because I love watching men eat chicken wings. Have you ever watched this? Eyes locked on a screen. A steaming, piping hot basket of food gets placed right in front of them. And without looking, they just dig and start to gobble. Now, these things are piping fucking hot, okay? Raging hot. Just rimming them. They rim that inside. You know what I'm talking about? That inside bone. They just clean with the tip of their tongue hard. And it's like, why can't you eat pussy like that? You know? What is wrong? But then I'm left there to watch them clean up their fingers. So they finish the basket. They're sopping wet. Looks like they've dipped their fingers in a Fenty palette. Glistening. And then they proceed to lick and chew simultaneously the sauce off. And now I'm stuck staring at these vaguely orange fingers. And I'm forced to reflect on my life. And I just have to think to myself, that's definitely given me a yeast infection before. You know, just the kiss of Frank's Red Hot, it throws my flora right off, hon.